Whispers in the abyss. The dreaded house. In the heart of a quiet suburban neighborhood stood an ominous house, its presence casting a shadow of fear over the entire community. The property was overgrown with twisted vines, and the windows stared out like empty sockets, reflecting the unease that gripped the area. Legends whispered that the house was cursed, and the boogeyman himself was said to reside within its decaying walls. 17-year-old Alex had heard the stories, but like any rational person, he dismissed them as fables meant to scare children. That is until his best friend, Sarah, disappeared after daring to enter the house late one moonless night. Desperation and guilt gnawed at him, and he resolved to venture into the darkness to find her. The descent. The night air was thick with tension as Alex approached the dreaded house. A sense of foreboding clung to his skin, and his heart hammered like a drum. Ignoring the chill crawling up his spine, he pushed open the creaking door and stepped into the suffocating darkness. His flashlight's weak beam danced on the rotting wallpaper, revealing flickering portraits that seemed to move when he wasn't looking. Each step echoed through the eerie silence, and the air felt heavy, as if laden with the weight of forgotten memories. Suddenly, a whisper reached his ears, a chilling murmur that seemed to emerge from the very walls themselves. Alex. An unholy alliance. Fear prickled at his skin, but Alex's determination pushed him forward. He followed the haunting voice, winding deeper into the labyrinthine house. The whispers became more distinct, intertwining with his thoughts like tendrils of malevolent smoke. Before him stood a figure, tall, gaunt, with eyes that gleamed like dying embers. "You've come, Alex," the figure intoned, its voice a mixture of yearning and malevolence. "To save your dear friend." The boogeyman, as it introduced itself, revealed that it wasn't a mere legend, but a primordial entity, a manifestation of humanity's deepest fears. It offered a sinister pact, a merging of their souls to battle the darkness that held Sarah captive. Alex, driven by desperation, accepted, and the boogeyman's power surged through his veins. Shadows unleashed. Days turned into nights, and the house morphed into a twisted realm where shadows held substance and reality blurred with nightmare. Alex discovered newfound abilities, manipulating the shadows, crafting weapons from darkness, and moving through walls like a phantom. Yet, with every step he took, he felt the boogeyman's influence seeping into his very being. The house itself transformed, its walls dripping with an inky darkness that consumed all light. As Alex's powers grew, his connection with Sarah became stronger, their thoughts interwoven in a macabre dance. But he also began to witness visions, horrific scenes of suffering, despair, and the boogeyman's insatiable hunger for fear. The unthinkable end. The climax loomed as Alex confronted the boogeyman deep within the house. The air was thick with shadows that seemed to writhe and pulse with a sinister life. Sarah's form, pale and ghostly, was held in a cocoon of darkness, and the boogeyman's voice echoed in the chamber, now a twisted chorus of torment. "Join me, Alex," it hissed. "Embrace the fear, and together, we shall rule." The battle that followed defied reality itself, a clash of darkness and light, fear and hope. As Alex fought, he realized that the boogeyman's power was fueled by his own fears and doubts. With a surge of clarity, he unleashed a blinding burst of light, his love for Sarah, his memories, his defiance against the darkness. The house convulsed, walls collapsing, shadows dissipating, and the boogeyman's form contorting into a final wail of agony. As the dust settled, Alex knelt beside Sarah, her form gradually regaining substance. She smiled weakly, gratitude and relief mingling in her eyes. But as they emerged from the ruins, a faint whisper echoed in Alex's mind, the boogeyman's final lament, a haunting reminder that darkness, even in defeat, leaves its mark. In the aftermath, the cursed house was reduced to rubble, its malevolent influence extinguished. The neighborhood began to heal, and the tales of the boogeyman faded to myth. Alex and Sarah, forever bound by their harrowing experience, found solace in each other's strength, determined to face the future with the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of nights, love and courage can conquer the most unimaginable horrors.